sun dipping low, painting the sky, golden hour light catching your eye. We're sitting on the roof, dangling our feet. Life was a song, and life was sweet. Golden hour haze, blinding and bright, leading us into the softest night. Everything mattered, everything was true, back when the world was just me and you. Talking about plans, talking about dreams, bursting apart at the fragile seams. We didn't know what the future would hold, but we were brave and we were bold. Golden hour haze, blinding and bright, leading us into the softest night. Everything mattered, everything was true, back when the world was just me and you. Now the sun sets in a different place, but I still search for your familiar face in the fading light of the day that ends, remembering the love that we used to spend. Golden hour haze, blinding and bright, leading us into the softest night. Everything mattered, everything was true, back when the world was just me and you. Golden hour, the light is gone, but the memory keeps moving on. Just a haze, just a glow of the only love I'll ever know. We sat on the roof till the stars went dim, watching the shadows dance on the rim of the world we thought we'd own, before we felt so all alone. Moonlight conversations whisper low, where did the time and the promise go? We were infinite, we were grand, walking through the shifting sand. Your eyes were bright, your voice was deep, promises that we couldn't keep. But in that moment, under the moon, we thought we'd never end too soon. Moonlight conversations whisper low, where did the time and the promise go? We were infinite, we were grand, walking through the shifting sand. I still look up at the silver light, searching for you in the middle of the night. Are you looking too? Are you thinking of me? Are you searching for who we used to be? Moonlight conversations whisper low, where did the time and the promise go? We were infinite, we were grand, walking through the shifting sand. Just the moon, just the night, everything feels almost right. Sleep now, my love, sleep now. rhythmic road where the pavement ends and the shadows grow. We walk for hours without a single aim, calling out the stars by a brand new name. Midnight stroll through the empty street, feeling the rhythm of our tired feet. The world was sleeping but we were awake, living for the magic we could make. Your jacket was heavy, the air was chill, but your hand in mine made the world stand still. We talked of futures we'd never reach, lessons that only the silence could teach. Midnight stroll through the empty street, feeling the rhythm of our tired feet. The world was sleeping but we were awake, living for the magic we could make. Every corner holds a trace of you, a phantom step in the evening dew. I retrace the path that we once knew, when the world was wide and the sky was new. Midnight stroll through the empty street, feeling the rhythm of our tired feet. The world was sleeping but we were awake, living for the magic we could make. Walking on but the path is thin, I wonder where the memories begin. Just a stroll, just a midnight haze, lost in the wonder of those golden days. Rain tapping softly on the diner glass, watching the city traffic slowly pass. 2 cups of coffee getting cold as ice, talking about life and seeking advice. In the corner booth under yellow light, we stayed awake through the middle of the night, sharing secrets, dreams, and our fears. I can still see the sparkle in your tears. Jukebox playing a song from the past. We knew the moment wasn't built to last, but we held on tight to the words we said, with nothing but hope inside our head. In the corner booth under yellow light, we stayed awake through the middle of the night, sharing secrets, dreams, and our fears. I can still see the sparkle in your tears. Now I sit in the same booth alone, with a quiet heart and a silent phone, but ghosts of our laughter still remain, like a soft melody inside the rain. In the corner booth under yellow light, we stayed awake through the middle of the night, sharing secrets, dreams, and our fears. I can still see the sparkle in your tears. night is long, but I still remember our favorite song. Just a diner, just a memory of the way you used to look at me. Neon lights spinning in the velvet night. Everything was blurry, everything was right. The carousel music playing out of tune underneath the glow of a paper moon. Round and round we go in our dreams. Nothing is ever as hard as it seems. We were laughing at the top of the with our futures waiting, flags unfurled, tickets in our pockets, sugar on our lips. I remember the feeling of your fingertips on the Ferris wheel, stopping at the height, looking at the city shining so bright. Round and round we go in our dreams. Nothing is ever as hard as it seems. We were laughing at the top of the world with our futures waiting, flags unfurled. Now the carnival is packed and gone, but the melody still plays until the dawn. A soundtrack to the nights we shared back when we were young and didn't care. Round and round we go in our dreams. Nothing is ever as hard as it seems. We were laughing at the top of the world with our futures waiting, flags unfurled, spinning slowly, fading away. I wish I could go back to that day, just for a moment, just for a ride with you sitting right here by my side. We met in the stacks in the history aisle. You looked at me once with that quiet smile. We weren't allowed to speak, so we wrote on the slips, sharing our secrets with silent lips. Between the old books and the smell of the dust, we built up a fragile, impossible trust. Library whispers soft as the air. I'm looking for you, but you're never there. First love is a secret we kept in the dark, waiting for something to kindle the spark. We were just stories waiting to be told before we grew up and before we got old. I checked out a novel you recommended to me. I found a dry flower, a memory to see. You pressed it between the pages of prose like a secret that nobody else really knows. I traced the outline of the petals you saved and think of the that we silently paved. Silence is louder than words ever are, like the distance between a moon and a star. We didn't need noise to understand when you were reaching for my trembling hand. Library whispers soft as the air. I'm looking for you, but you're never there. First love is a secret we kept in the dark, waiting for something to kindle the spark. We were just stories waiting to be told before we grew up and before we got old. Silent pages, silent love, watching from above. It's raining again, just like that day when you packed your bags and walked away. I'm sitting here watching the puddles grow, thinking of places we used to know. The window is cold, my tea is gone dry. I'm tired of asking the reason why. It's a rainy day regret, a slow-moving pain, watching the shadows dance in the rain. First love is a lesson we learn in the storm, trying to keep all the memories warm. But water washes the footprints clean, leaving behind what could have been. Of a broken street light, it feels so distant, a lifetime ago, when we were trapped in the ebb and the flow. I've forgiven the silence, I've forgiven the blame, but I still feel a sting when I mention your name. Maybe the rain is just nature's way, washing the bitterness out of the day. I'm letting it go, I'm letting it be, setting the ghost of our history free. It's a rainy day regret, a slow-moving pain, watching the shadows dance in the rain. First love is a lesson we learn in the storm, trying to keep all the memories warm. But water washes the footprints clean, leaving behind what could have been. Let it rain, let it wash away another rainy day. We climbed to the roof just to touch the dark, watching the city like a neon spark. You pointed at constellations I didn't know, while the world below put on a steady show. I leaned in closer, my heart beating fast, praying this moment would somehow last. Under the starlight, we whispered our dreams. Nothing is ever as perfect as it seems, but in the quiet, you held my hand, writing our future on shifting sand. First love is a galaxy, vast and deep, full of the promises we couldn't keep. We were just kids with our heads in the clouds, far from the noise and the bustling crowds. You looked at me like I was the moon. I knew that the ending was coming too soon, but stars keep on burning long after they die, and that's how I feel when I look at the sky. Gravity pulls us, the morning light breaks. We learn from the beauty and all our mistakes. I don't regret the nights that we spent, wondering where all the starlight went. Under the starlight, we whispered our dreams. Nothing is ever as perfect as it seems, but in the quiet, you held my hand, writing our future on shifting sand. First love is a galaxy, vast and deep, full of the promises we couldn't keep. Just starlight, just whispers, forever in my mind. I ordered your favorite, a latte with foam, sitting in the corner feeling far from home. The scent of the beans brings you back to me, like a melody trapped in a minor key. You used to sit right there, reading your books, catching me off guard with those sideways looks. And it's just an echo in this crowded space. I'm still searching for the outline of your face. First love is a ghost that refuses to leave, pulling at the threads of the heart on my sleeve. In this coffee shop, time stands still. I'm waiting for a feeling I can never fulfill. People are talking, the machines start to hum. I'm counting the seconds until I go numb. We were so reckless, we were so young, with all of the songs that we left unsung. Now the steam rises and disappears in the air, just like the love that we used to share. I see a stranger who looks like you. My breath hitches, I don't know what to do. It's just a trick of the light, a trick of the mind, leaving the best parts of us behind. And it's just an echo in this crowded space. I'm still searching for the outline of your face. First love is a ghost that refuses to leave, pulling at the threads of the heart on my sleeve. In this coffee shop, time stands still. I'm waiting for a feeling I can never fulfill. Cold coffee, quiet room, waiting for the flowers to bloom. I found the shoebox underneath my bed, dusty edges, words we never said. A Polaroid of us at 17, the brightest summer that I've ever seen. You're laughing at the camera, eyes so bright. I remember how we stayed up all that night, talking about the stars and where we'd go, before the winter came with all its snow. Oh, that first love was a golden haze, lost in the rhythm of those younger days. We didn't know the time would pull us apart, leaving a quiet echo in my heart. Just a faded image in a frame. I still whisper your name. I still whisper your name. Do you still walk by the river near the park? Do you still fear the shadows in the dark? I wonder if you kept your copy too, or if you left it buried like I used to do. Life moved on, the seasons turned to gray, but pieces of you never went away. Oh, that first love was a golden haze, lost in the rhythm of those younger days. We didn't know the time would pull us apart, leaving a quiet echo in my heart. Just a faded image in a frame. I still whisper your name. I still whisper your name. Maybe one day we'll cross paths in the street and wonder if the story is complete. But for now I'll let the memory rest, keeping the feeling inside of my chest. Just a faded Polaroid, lost in the quiet void. Yeah. We always took the corner booth by the window. You sat facing out and I sat facing in. I knew every person who walked through that door. You knew every cloud that passed and where they'd been. Two people seeing different versions of the same room. I think that's what we were. Your side of the booth, my side of the booth, talking across a table like it was the world. Your side of the booth I never sat in, always the same view, always your girl. Now I Even now, even still, you always stole the last piece from my plate. Said sharing means the other person gets to choose. I pretended to be annoyed each time you did it. Now I order extra just in case of you. Habits built around the person are the hardest ones to break alone. Your side of the booth, my side of the booth, talking across the table like it was the world. Your side of the booth, I never sat in. Always the same view, always your girl. Now I sit alone and take your seat sometimes, just to see the street the way you saw it. Your side of the booth feels like you still. Even now, even still. I went back last month, first time since you left. Asked for the corner booth, the host looked confused, said that section's closed, we've rearranged the floor. I almost said never mind, but said somewhere new instead. And the whole meal I kept looking at the window at the angle you would have been watching from. The street looked different from a different chair. Funny how a seat can change what you call home. I think about how you described the strangers passing, the woman in the yellow coat, the kid on the bike. You made the window sound like a whole cinema, and I was always too busy watching you to look outside. Now I look outside and see what you were seeing, trying to love the things your eyes used to find. Your side of the booth taught me how to look at the world the same way you looked at mine. Your side of the booth, my side of the booth, talking across the table like it was the world. Your side of the booth, I never sat in. Always the same view, always your girl. Now I sit alone and take your seat sometimes, just to see the street the way you saw it. Your side of the booth feels like you still. Even now, even still. Corner booth, window seat, clouds moving past on an afternoon street. I finally sat on your side today, and for a moment I thought I understood everything you were always trying to say. Yeah, you said I had to read it, pressed it in my hands. Dog-eared pages, margins full of your small plans. I promised I would start it by the weekend. That was 7 months ago and I'm on page 10. Not because I don't want to, because finishing it feels like letting go of you. The book you recommended sits beside my bed. I read the same first chapter in my head. Your handwriting inside the cover, just your name. I trace it on the nights that feel the same. The book you recommended, still on page 10. Some things I'm not ready to reach the end. You underlined a sentence on page 42, something about how distance changes what is true. I read it standing in the bookstore on my lunch break. Had to put it down and breathe before I could move. You weren't even thinking of us when you marked it, but it landed like it knew exactly where I was. The book you recommended sits beside my bed. I read the same first chapter in my head. Your handwriting inside the cover, just your name. I trace it on the nights that feel the same. The book you recommended, still on page 10. Some things I'm not ready to reach the end. There's a whole world in this book I haven't touched. 200 pages I've been avoiding just a touch. Not because reading is hard, I read fine. It's because your notes are in the margins, every line. Page 23 you wrote, this made me think of rain. Page 31 you wrote, I wanna feel this again. Page 42 the underline, no, just emphasis. And I've been standing at the page for months trying to make sense of this. I wonder what you think if you knew I stopped there right at your under, like it was a place to sit and stare. Some books are just books and some books are people. Some recommendations come loaded with a steeple, ringing and ringing long after the moment I still haven't finished it, and I think I'm okay with that. The book you recommended sits beside my bed. I read the same first chapter in my head. Your handwriting inside the cover, just your name. I trace it on the nights that feel the same. The book you recommended, still on page 10. Some things I'm not ready to reach the end. Maybe someday I'll get to the last page, find out how it ends, close it, put it away. Or maybe I'll just keep it there beside me as a reason to remember. Page 42. Tide rolls in a gentle hum against the shore. I remember how your laughter echoed more than the crashing waves upon the summer sand. Walking barefoot, holding on to your hand. Oh, that golden summer light, everything was burning bright. We were young and we were free, just you and me, and the endless sea. We shared a cone of melting vanilla ice. Everything felt simple, everything was nice. Watching the horizon turn to shades of pink, I still see your smile whenever I blink. Oh, that golden summer light, everything was burning bright. We were young and we were free, just you and me, and the endless sea. Time moves on like the shifting tide, but the memories have nowhere to hide. In the quiet spaces of my heart, you are the masterpiece, a work of art.